This one here, lots of people call them a bunya nut, and they come from a bunya tree. Well, these trees are a very vital and also a very significant part of kabi or gabi culture. Well, this nut here, this is the pod, this is the bunya pod, and inside it, believe it or not, is about 25 of these things here. These are absolutely awesome, they taste really lovely. To get them open, what we have to do is we have to kind of shake it, and if we're lucky, what we can do is we can select a pod, and inside one of these pods, wow, is there something edible in here? Let's have a look. Can you see something edible in here? Let's have a look. What about over here? What about over here? Can you see something? So I'm going to break it apart. I'm going to break it apart like this, and inside it are these things here. Wow, that's awesome. That's fantastic. I'll pull this bit out here. Now, once we pull these things off here, we can actually, this is what we call shucking. So we pull them off, and we make heaps and heaps and heaps. There's quite a lot of nuts inside our bunya pine. So we've got them here. Okay, so once we get our nuts like that, it's really important that we need to start cracking them. Before we cook them, what we do is we get a grinding stone, or just a normal stone. We get the rock like this, and we get our nuts, and it's really important to crack them. So we crack them just not too much, just a little bit, so they're out like this. We crack them up like this. Ah, that's perfect. We don't want too much. We just want a little bit cracked, just enough like this. Then what we do is we grab these nuts, just like this, and we pop them in the billy. Man, awesome. I tell you what, these nuts are going to be absolutely fantastic when we start cooking. We put some in, and then I tell you what, into the nice boiling water. Nice boiling water. We like to cook them for about 20 minutes. You can boil them, you can roast them, you can do, today we've boiled them. And so I'm about to get some out. Let's see what they look like. Let's see if we can get our, ooh, these look fantastic. So here's our bunya nuts. As you can see, they're nice and cooked, they're nice and ready. Now the shells are a little bit split. It's really important to split the shells before you put them in the water so they cook and they can open up nicely.